Hey everyone, this is Quake Man, and today we finally got a Quake Champions Raw gameplay trailer that dropped, and I'm very, very excited that they did this today. It's something I've been waiting for. I've been excited to see what they're doing. Some of the decisions they've been deciding to do, I think, are very interesting for the franchise. I know some people who are purists, like hard purists of Quake, are not liking this idea. I've liked it for the Arena Shadow because of my experience with Quake, with Unreal Championship on the consoles, as well as Unreal Championship 2, which was only on the original Xbox, of this idea of character-driven characters instead of the person just being, oh, you're just a model for the game. So, I made some notes after rewatching the trailer more than 6 to 7 times to try and get a collective of what I can gather and how I feel about some stuff from what I saw from the HUD elements. On top, I also want to mention that I did sign up for the closed beta, and hopefully I get into it. No promises, but if I do, I'll definitely make some videos, either a live stream if I'm allowed to by Bethesda, if I get accepted. If not, I'll do some videos and either have some live gameplay or record a gameplay with my voiceover of my experience. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully I get accepted. No promises. So, with the trailer, it was about 1 minute and 58 seconds. However, you can cut down the intro and the outro, so more so about maybe a minute and 30 minutes. A minute and 30 seconds of gameplay footage from what seemed to be a team deathmatch. Now, the first thing I noticed was, yes, this is a Camping Grounds remade map, and I'm very happy to see that because that is such a classic to Quake 3 for me. I wonder if they'll bring back Longest Yard. I don't think they will, because that was kind of OP, especially if you do an Instagale Railgun mode. But the fact that they're doing Camping Grounds, I think, is pretty good. I wonder what else they're going to bring back from Quake 3. And like I said in my thoughts of the trailer, I thought I saw a Quake 2 map. I'm not sure. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but I'll have to wait and see. Now, during the match, the helm elements was obviously, you saw the health in the bottom left. There was, your ability, your character's ability in the middle, similar to what Overwatch is, which I know people are going to say, oh, it's ripping off Overwatch. Yeah, I don't care. The ammo was obviously the bottom left. The weapons that you have in your inventory is on the sidebar. Now, Quake Live had an option where you can have it on the side or right on the middle of your HUD. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if that's a changeable HUD position similar to what Quake Live was, to where I can have those right in the middle where my health and everything is. I also wonder if you could change the HUD and like they'll have different HUD options in general. That would be pretty cool. If not, maybe possibly moddable to make it feel like Quake 3 or something like that. Because I don't know, like the HUD is not the worst thing I've seen. It just felt kind of generic. And I kind of wish it went more of the Quake 3, Quake Live route of the HUD that they did. But it's not a complaint, really. It's just a personal taste for me. But I did like the position of a lot of it. All your pickups are in the top right, and the killer counter is on the top left. Obviously, the score and everything is on the top of the screen. And it looks great. Now, to get onto the map, I'm not sure if this is all the confirmed weapons. I feel like there should be like 2 more missing from this, and I think they're doing the same route that Quake Live did, where the weapons on your HUD are the only weapons that are available on the map. So, for the Camping Grounds we made, we had the machine gun, we had the shotgun, we had the nail gun, we had the rocket launcher, we had the lightning gun, and the rail gun. I still do not like the railgun's design. I don't like that weird little tube in the top, but that's just me. Maybe they'll add different possibilities to make it look like a classic one or keep it that way. I'll deal with it. It loses that spark, I feel, from Quake of how the railgun was designed, especially because like the railgun still looked close to how Quake 4 was. From Quake 2 and everything like that. I haven't played Quake 4 in a long time. But, yeah. So, those are the weapons they had on there. Maybe there's a plasma rifle. Maybe there's a BFG. Maybe there's a grenade launcher. We don't know. But this map apparently had those weapons. I kind of hope that's not all the weapons. I really hope there's some more, but it's specifically towards a map. So that's pretty cool. Now, to get the next item out of the way, the character. The character, I do not know what his name is. I think this is an introduction to this character, because the only people we had Ranger, my man, we had Visor, we had the bull guy, which I forget his name, we had that girl with the blue hair, and that was all I remembered that they listed. So this guy is new. Oh, Anarki, I forgot. They also listed Anarki. I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he's Anarki? But it's hard to tell, because when he died, he got gibbed, I think, and so it was really hard to tell if he had the skateboard or stuff. So this may be Anarki, it may not be. But what I saw is that his health wasn't 100. His health was 87. And his armor was max of 50. Now that's pretty cool. For me, at least, I think that's pretty cool because it adds a bit of variety. I know people are going to say that that's going to be off balance because then, well, if you play as a character who has less health and less armor, that means he's easier to die. But maybe this is the Anarki that he has more speed to make up for it. So, you know, he's faster than Ranger and Visor, but he at the cost of less health. So think of the Scout, I guess. I think that's pretty cool. If your health or armor goes over, it does deplete a la Quake style. I think that's pretty cool. Now, this guy's ability seems to be a syringe he uses that will acts like medicine from Quake 3 Arena, where it heals you. And I think it gives him a speed increase, because there's a little power-up icon above his health that appears that looks like a person running. So I think it gives him, like, maybe a 5-second or 4-second speed increase and heals him to full health. And it seems like either it's just with this character, but it's possible that every time you spawn in, you start with 25 armor. Maybe it's just for him, maybe it's for all of them. We'll see how that happens. But yeah, the max armor seems to be based on characters, if that is the case. If not, then everyone has 50, like how Doom did it. And I'm not a fan of the Doom's multiplayer for personal reasons and some of the mechanics. There are item pickups that relate to your ability. So, you know, to get your ability faster, there's item pickups to get it faster. Similar to like what Titanfall did, but except for in Titanfall, you just killed people, and that's how you get your Titan batter. Not to make that comparison. Strafe jumping is perfect, it looks like. It seems to be a lot better in this game. Although, it's hard to make a comparison from a different engine in general. Now, this is the one that I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel it makes sense for the character-driven idea they're doing, but at the same time, part of me feels like this is not the goodest idea. Apparently, it seems like every time you kill an enemy, they drop 3 small armor icons, which are 5. So about 15 armor points every time you kill an enemy, and even when you die. Maybe that's a server mutator if the game has public servers and not matchmaking. I really hope it doesn't have matchmaking, especially if it's going to be a free-to-play for PC. But I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, I want to be open-minded, but part of me wants to feel like you should be picking up the armor items off the map, not from just dead bodies. But we'll have to wait and see how things progress with this game. I'm going to try and be open-minded and not be too strict. I don't like, but the one thing I don't like is I do not like that there are symbols to let you know when items are being picked up. I didn't like that in Quake Live. I did not like them. I think the new Doom had them. I do not like them here. I hope that's a server mutator that I can be turned off. And the final thing I want to mention was that there's an XP system in the game. I can't tell if this XP system relates to, like, things similar to what League of Legends did, where you get special passive power-ups, or it's just there because they felt people need an XP system. So, we'll have to wait and see. But, again, the game is going to be free-to-play. I'm going to be buying the game to get all the characters. Maybe there's skins you unlock by experience points. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm kind of nervous about there being an XP system. But overall, I'm very positive, about 82% positive, little skeptical on the rest. But I'm excited. Watch the trailer below. I'll leave it there. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much, and take care.